The reason why I came to UCLA was honestly because for me, I love to be challenged in every single aspect, whether that is academically, socially, athletically, and so I thought UCLA was the perfect place for me.
I fell in love with the sports programs here, and it wasn't until after I took 2 gap years after high school to pursue a career in professional ballet dancing that I decided I wanted to come home and pursue my education.
UCLA became my dream school after my dad brought me to visit the campus. We were picking up my brother from a summer program. I immediately knew that this is where I wanted to go. I always wanted to make my family proud and go to the best of the best, and to me, UCLA was the best.
I always wanted to be a part of the Air Force as a JAG officer, and so when I applied to UCLA, I knew that they had a great Air Force ROTC program, but then I also found out that UCLA had amazing opportunities as the #1 public institution.
If I have to think back to a memorable moment, and that would be serving as president of the Alumni Scholars Club. Within the Alumni Scholars Club, I've gotten to work with the most inspiring, kind, and truly talented group of people that have not only become my colleagues, but my genuine best friends at this school.
Getting to travel to Oregon State, I was able to fly with the football team, and that was the first time that I was able to represent the school nationally.
When I was a part of the UCLA College Coach program, I got a chance to mentor formerly incarcerated students, provide them with academic resources, and overall just provided them with help in their day-to-day lives, and really lit a fire in me to go into public service and wanted to do work in public service.
I would just love sitting on jam steps and studying and honestly just grinding to do well on my exam. I think that feeling when you walk out of an exam and you're like, oh, I did it. I think I won't forget that. And of course, I can't forget being a runner-up at the national championships for gymnastics. And then of course, making it to the Olympics and just competing there and representing my country and my school.
If I could go back in time, the advice I'd give to my freshman self would be to take the harder classes, specifically add the math minor, explore the neuroscience program. People in my life told me I couldn't do it, and by the time I've gotten to where I am now, I realized that I could have done anything that I set my mind to.
If I could go back in time and give any advice to my freshman year self, I would say that just because you don't know it now doesn't mean you'll never learn it. I was really hard on myself and I placed a lot of pressure and did a lot of comparison. I looked at what I knew and how I didn't know how to study well, how I didn't know how to network, and how so many people around me knew how to do it. It took some time and patience, but these are all things that I was able to learn. So I'd like to go back and let myself know that just give it some time, it'll happen.
There is a director at the UCLA Alumni Association, Denise Pacheco, and we were able to build a relationship, and every time I went to go visit her, she would tell me, Khale, one day at a time. Just take it one day at a time. And again, I would tell my freshman self, Khale, take it one day at a time. You made it to UCLA, you have a home and a family at UCLA, you're doing great things, you're doing a great job, don't stress, so just take it one day at a time.
Your college experience is not going to be exactly how you foresee it, but it's the way you adapt to any sort of situation and you make it what you want. And so I think what is so cool is that we all have the power to decide. The choices that I made and the obstacles that I faced, I never gave up, I stayed persistent, and I made it into a joyful experience. And so with every single moment I had being here at UCLA, I was intentional with every single moment. And so that honestly contributed to me having one of the best experiences of my life.